Hi, my loves. I intend you guys are doing well. This is a happy Sunday morning. I intend it's a happy Sunday morning for you as well. If you are in this part of the globe. And if you are not, I'm just hoping and intending that you are happy right now. The sun's flooded my room. It's all sunny and happy. I'm having my tea and I wanted to tell you guys something. I'm just inspired. That's it. When did I find my freedom in this manifesting journey? Like, when was the moment when it just clicked with me? Like, okay, it's all me. It was when I realized that I do not have to be constantly be making efforts at being accepted, not being judged, and like I am worthy of everything that I desire just because I exist. And if you guys have watched my video on God, when I realized that there is no external power who's deciding anything for me. Now, for some of you, because we have been programmed and conditioned to live that way, like just pray to God and you'll get it and stuff like that. It might initially be slightly uncomfortable, distressing, okay, and that okay, there's nobody out there, then what do I do? It's uncomfortable because we've been programmed that way. So who do I pray to? If nobody is there to answer my prayers, who do I pray to? Honestly speaking, you're praying to yourself. Okay, so I have spoken on this at length in my God video, What is God Doing video. But that was the moment of, not that particular video, I realized it way back. The moment of freedom for me, because all humans are looking for is peace and freedom. Freedom from pain, suffering, judgment, and constantly having to prove something to somebody or to some external power. The moment it clicked with me, I was free. I was not uncomfortable, but some of you might feel that way. And that's precisely why I'm making this video. Why was I free? Because I realized that nothing can go wrong unless I think it can. Yes, it comes with a lot of responsibility, but then it's a nice responsibility, if you ask me. It's freeing. It's a responsibility that actually frees you from the shackles of society. There is no one judging you. Can you imagine how freeing that is, how liberating that is, how peaceful that is? I can feel it in my bones. If you can sense it, you will. That's when it clicked for me, that we are here to get whatever we want. You might want something, I might want something else. But we do not have to go through lessons to get it. All we have to do is, as always, look at the story and fine-tune it so that we become it. Because what I will be thinking repeatedly, I will become. What you will be thinking repeatedly, you will embody. And 3D has to match up. That's the only truth. That's the freedom I experienced. And I love it. And I want each one of you to experience this. That you are loved. You are love. There is nothing, no one against you. Can you imagine the freedom? Can you imagine the freedom when you realize this after you were brought up with social conditionings which made you believe that you have to be a particular kind of person in order to ensure that all your wishes are fulfilled? Do you understand the freedom that comes with understanding that the flow of life promises your desires to be fulfilled? Life is always in flow, and we sometimes tend to thwart it. We sometimes tend to block it with overthinking. That overthinking is not your fault. That's your conditioning. Once you understand this, once you take a few deep breaths, not once, multiple times if that's required, and internalize and absorb and live from the state of the person who does not need to prove anything anymore to anyone, apart from coming into an understanding that there is no God. There is infinite intelligence source. Okay, before you wrongly interpret me, I mean, there is no God as humans have made you believe. That's what I'm implying. There is an infinite intelligence which is way more intelligent than our logical thinking and knows exactly how to bring us our desires if only we allowed. How? By trusting the flow. And how do you trust the flow? It's easier to trust the flow once you understand, once you internalize that which I have internalized, that it's all going to work out even if I don't do anything. Because there is no one against me. There is no one against you. There is no one judging or trying to decide or deciding whether I am eligible or whether you are eligible. That is a man-made construct, like a man-made God. That's all limited thinking. The freedom came when I realized I don't need to prove anything. I not should be, I will have all my desires fulfilled only if I stay in the flow of life. I repeat, the freedom came when I realized there is no external power. The only thing that I am supposed to do is fine tune my energy, my focus, my awareness to the identity of the person who I want to be, and then live my life, and the 3D is going to morph itself according to my identity. There is no God. That's freedom. That's peace. That is bliss. I intend this struck a chord with at least one of you.